Welcome to the NewsTower demo. The demo is only a glimpse of the full experience, which encompasses history up until 1940, 4 factions with hidden agendas to discover, and so much more. Have fun playing, publisher. Okay. I kind of like the music. We left for New York. I still remember it, brimming with ambition, the clang of streetcars and the hum of dreams waiting to be crushed. New York was the first place to be at the turn of the century. Your father and I arrived here with nothing, but we knew we could make something of ourselves in the city. Started from the bottom with a rickety newsstand selling others' papers, but piece by piece we built our own story. Before we knew it, we were hitting scoops left and right. Once your ink-stained pen becomes an influential weapon, it's hard not to wield it. We had one vision of becoming the biggest in the city that never sleeps. Welcome to New York City. Your father's been gone a decade now, and frankly, he left things in a bit of a state. But don't worry, the city will chew you up anyway. It's what it is. It's what it does. Know-it-all Eleanor will be more than excited to help you take those first punches. Call it an overdue inheritance. The business is all yours now. I've arranged a taxi. Take it. Enter newspaper name. We'll call it the Big Slice Gazette. Or the Slice of News Gazette. Brooklyn, New York City, Monday, October 7th, 1929. Oh. Thank you, officer. We'll stay in touch. Have a good day, ma'am. Oh, hello there. You must be our new publisher. You look the part. Of course, your uncle didn't disclose the full story. Allow me to shed light on this dire situation. Our newspaper has been struggling tremendously with dwindling readerships and mounting debts, an unfavorable combination. Last night, one of our debt collectors paid us an unwelcome visit. It appears that your uncle has unsavory connections. To be frank, the recent financial crisis has pushed us to the brink of foreclosure. Oh yeah, it's the roaring 20s coming to a crash. Your uncle saw no way out and sought external financing options. Rumor has it he's hiding somewhere tropical now, living off the last bit of our paper's cash. So now you're our last hope, tied to the man in the painting above. Our former boss, your late father, the great publisher Isaac Van Anden. He dreamed of one day being the lead newspaper in New York. Sadly, your uncle couldn't even stand in his shadow. But no time to linger. We need a newspaper to be printed this Sunday. We've got to make every letter count and prevent this looming foreclosure. At your service, publisher. Let's meet our remaining staff. Blazanov here is operating our telegraphing station. It's our line of communication to the outside world. Hi, that's right. As a matter of fact, I'm receiving some hot news right now. Give me a minute. In the meantime, I've got something to show you. See the blue arrow? Yeah. This shows our advancement in the week. Our goal is to get a newspaper out every Sunday. So no time to waste. I'll give you some blue box tips along the way. Good luck. I'll have a look around. Oh, okay. Let's report. Send out your first reporter. Okay. When the light's on, that means a line of communication is open, allowing you to send reporters over to report on the news. This is where Mr. Blazanov found our news source. Wall Street stock crash. Okay, so this is going to be based on real events. This is what we call the news board. The core of each news item lies in its story files. Every news item has at least one. Requires economy. Here we're dealing with an economy story as indicated by this requirement. Only reporters with an economy skill can be assigned here. Total panic going around. As you can see, he started working on the item straight away. The story file will take 6 hours to report on. An economy tag was gained from this report. It's all about the story tags, as you'll see later. When the story file is complete, a report containing an economy tag is brought to your tower. Then it has to be processed into a final article that can be placed on your newspaper. Let's head back to your tower. Okay. Hi again. Those mobsters really did a number on our equipment. This used to be where our typesetter worked. An essential part in the newspaper production process. Reporters will come back and deliver their reports here. Over there is where the typeset reports were assembled for printing. Unfortunately, both of them were destroyed. And the good people working them got so scared they left. Anyway, before I get too emotional, let's clean this mess up and start over. So we need to build some new ones. We need a typesetting desk. And an assembly table. They seem good for the job. Drag the file onto the desk. And John Higgins. A total rookie though, so excuse me if this takes a minute. Typesetter in progress. Whoa. Found dead on steps. Taking too long? Fast forward time by holding down this button. What button? Oh. Almost done with his book, says Speakeasy Acquaintance. It's finished. Congrats, you produced your first article. The final step is placing it in the printer. There she is. Bertha is what we used to call her. How she served us for many editions, darn it. Getting sentimental again. All that's left now is deciding on our layout for this week. And maybe squeeze in some extra news. I've got to run now, but I left you some blue notes again. I don't know why I feel the need to talk in that accent. It's 1920s New York, it's gotta be. Our reporter Dennis left you a little present in the printer. Huh? Oh. New publisher. Ah, Oh, I see. Oh, that item isn't finished yet. Personally, I have never committed a crime. Okay. Well, I'll be damned. Those mobsters came back and destroyed our printer. To think that after all this time, this is how she goes. That reminds me, your uncle did manage to obtain blueprints for a bigger industrial printer before he left. He never got around to use it before he had to flee from the debt collectors. It takes up quite some space, so let's start by constructing an additional floor. Stairs. Okay, so we need to build stairs. Printer output module? Okay. Tons of new stuff. Printer input module. Printer output module. The printer belt. Oh. Ah, I see. Much better than our old printer. Soon we'll be able to add more pages to this incredible machine. And don't be afraid to rearrange the printer later. It can even go through ceilings and walls. Now that we can print some news, we should expand our reporting so we have more news to work with. But before we do, we should probably tidy up the place a bit to make some room. Oh. Sweeping station. Trash can. Sweeping. Oh shit. Cargo ship burned and sank. Build a sweeping station. I mean, I need to hire utility. Tom Graham? Dockside fire spread to the ship, severely damaging the unit. I said it for years, safety regulations need to be carried out, says Mayor. Oh, so we can go more in-depth on the same story. Oh, by having different expertise, oh my god, okay. Okay. Okay, we can't get that right now. Notice how we have an extra lamp here? Every lamp gives us one spot for handling news on the globe. Head out there, Porter. Walker rests his record. LaGuardia attacks efficiency, while Thomas calls for faith among voters. Bridges and bottlenecks. Oh. Hold on. What do we got here? Oh. Oh, that one's still being worked on. Design your newspaper. Oh. Wait, how do I do that? Oh, go to this. No, we should have the big news story on this. Sunday morning, time to roll the presses. We need to get this bridges and bottlenecks out. Alright, we're good. Let's roll. Record sales. A newspaper for the people. Politics makes the world go round. Woof. We can expand our business to these neighboring areas. Oh, okay. Like in Williamsburg? The people in this district like to see these tags in your next newspaper edition. Okay. Globe. Yo, okay. What are we doing? Enhance the This? How does one do that? Let's enhance this. Oh. Oh. Oh, view comfort levels? This view mode shows how comfortable areas in your tower are. Green represents a comfortable environment. Red represents an uncomfortable environment. Some machines cause a lot of discomfort, like the printer. Nobody likes to work next to such an oily industrial machine. We can build walls to limit the negative areas or add another floor. Okay. Acoustic panel. Okay. Oh. The comfort level of the environment affects this bar. It plays an important role in the overall concentration of the employee. Keeping all of the stats high will bring happiness to the employee and increases that employee's productivity. Okay. If the overall concentration becomes too low, our worker may start to work sloppy. Okay. Where the hell's the rest of our reporters? Need paper resources? Let's get a large delivery. A water cooler. What's this? Marooned on Small Rock, Seattle. See what you can find. Somebody's getting thirsty. We need to hire... Jesus Christ, there's way too much stuff happening right now. Somebody needs to use the bathroom, build a toilet. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, what do we got going on? We can use these buttons to prioritize our research. Oh. Hovering over it will give you a hint. Okay. Stories of Real Girls. Helen Ferris's latest book is a guide for every girl. Oh, it's time. Start printing. Not as popular. More unemployed politicians. My cousin's neighbor knows somebody that knows somebody. Okay, not too bad. Well, look what we have here. That isn't New York's newest publisher. Welcome to Brooklyn's streets of opportunity. Listen, kid. I knew your uncle well. I'm very saddened by his sudden disappearance. I hope nothing bad happened to my business associate. My boss has invested a lot in your uncle's business, you see. We think it's time we see some returns. Only fair, don't you think, Polly? See, everybody can print a good story, but not printing crime this week might turn out to be just as hard. Don't print any crime this week. If you can satisfy all requirements, these are the rewards that will be paid out. Deal. Why don't we pick another district to conquer? I think you're ready to proceed on your own now. This will be the last you hear from me in person for a while. As usual, I've left some small tips for you on the way. But don't hesitate to explore on your own. There are many ways to run a successful news empire. Oh, and by the way, let's expand our newspaper with an extra page, shall we? You may have to move some stuff around, but I promise you it's worth it. Good luck. Yeah, let's go with that. No, I want to sell this. Shit. I'm trying to fit another fucking page in here. There we go. I'm pretty sure there's only so much we can do about this. To function properly. We'll do a small delivery. Oh. Okay, is everyone happy about that now? Like, what? we don't want to prioritize crime. We want to prioritize entertainment and sports. Nah. What do we got? Mickey Mouse makes comic debut, following huge animation success. Boxing sensation stops? Damn. This is all we got. The more rare they are, the better. If you place the same tag on a page more than once, you earn even more sales. Sales record. Here you see you're standing with all factions. The Shrouded Prelude. If your standing changes through reputation. Reputation can be gained or lost like any other resource. Some hidden agendas may reward you or cause you to lose reputation for doing their bidding. Reputation can also be found in news around the world. Keep an eye out for news fitting your own agenda. Gathering enough reputation will grant you rewards. The higher your reputation, the more lucrative they will be. However, gathering too much negative reputation will cause a faction to lose interest in you. They will seize communication and lock you out from all of their rewards permanently. You can never completely avoid negative reputation, since aiding one faction might hurt your standing with another. You should decide which hidden agendas are worth pursuing and fit your own agenda. Hey kid, nicely done. You kept our little affair out of the... see, you got potential. Smarter than you think, huh? Keep playing ball like this and we'll go along just fine. Okay. Good job last week, publisher. But debts don't repay themselves, you know. My favorite team is about to play their biggest rivals. I would love to be on the winning side of the East River. I'm banking big on a Dodgers win. Now, I'm going to ask you a small favor. Just write some fear into those giants' heads, won't you? Time to start repaying some of that debt your uncle owes us. I accept. Here's a breakdown of profits and expenses for the current month. Use the graph to navigate between the months. I don't want to take out a loan right now. Is this a trick? Oh. to use the graph to navigate. Okay. Okay. Oh, it needs to be up here, though. How do I... Oh! Comfort? No, we need production accessories. No. Oh, wait. How do I build another floor? Oh. What's the matter? Oh, it's too dark. The unemployment numbers are out. The Department of Labor says 1.5 million more workers have lost their jobs since the beginning of the recession, and there's no end in sight. But hey, tragedy sells, right? I suppose it does. We're gonna send you... Oh, okay. Let's invest quickly before the line of communication closes. Once all the reporters are sent away, we're good. Economy is this week's hot topic. Ronald's going to the Supreme Court. Oh, this thing is so dirty. It's become unusable. We need somebody to clean up this mess. we gotta start getting our paper ready to go. Jesus. We don't got shit right now. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. These stories weren't finished. Okay. My friends walked out with pockets that were a little heavier. I like a man who delivers. Maybe you ain't so bad after all. A sports clipboard? Oh, what's the issue? Look who decided to return again. Ah, good, you're here. Your uncle made some bad financial decisions, and a large part came out of my pockets. My flawless reputation is at stake. Do you want to know the first rule of our business? Tell him, Paulie. Never lose money, publisher. That's right, Paulie. So I want this week's print to be a record seller, you hear? Do yourself a favor and earn some cash now. Without money, you ain't getting nowhere in the city. We'll do our best. They want something tragic, some kind of unrest, something gruesome. So lots of crime and unrest. Oh shit. Oh. What are we doing? Some of these applications have a personality trait now. another utility person. What? He's uncomfortable? Outside labor. Detroit sees bloody clashes. Employment Day riots. Unemployment Day riots. The American Federation of Labor. Alright, go check out the labor office then. We're doing work. Is that the Titanic? No, they wouldn't be in New York. They never made it to New York. What? Shit. I don't know, find something. There we go. You're gonna do that. This is kind of fun. It's a little overwhelming, though. Oh, what do we got? Domestic cannibalism. Alright, we need to start throwing the paper together. What do we got? I know that there was a hot one before. What do we got? Flame of Passion movie poster. Right. This is pretty fun. I'm having a hard time talking though because I'm like so focused on this. It's good. Alright, we might have to go with this. Damn. Well, looks like you finally learned how to move some papers. Front page was all anyone talked about today, and you know what that means. Money. Lots of it. Keep this up, publisher, and maybe, just maybe, like your uncle, those debts might just disappear. This legend is here to... okay. This is crazy. But I have played about an hour of this. I'm not gonna buy it yet, but it's going on my wish list. I'm really, really enjoying that, and I want to play more of it. I don't know if I'll stream it. We'll see how this performs on YouTube, which, if you're watching this over on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching this demo. There's a link to the game's Steam page down in the description. If you enjoyed this and you would like me to play it on stream and over on YouTube, then we'll see how it performs. If not, I might just play this by myself, kind of on my own time, but we'll see. But if you are watching this on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next demo.